Welcome everyone, my name is Limbic. You have the question, should I buy the Lost Vikings, and this video has the answer.
17 years of nothing, and they bring us back for a MOBA. Figures.
It's not the MOBA, it's a Hero Brawler! Hero Brawler, baby, you made that up!
Nope, but Blizzard sure did.
Ugh, you guys are so getting us fired, do you know that?
The Lost Vikings are actually 3 heroes in 1. Olaf has more health and attacks at melee, Balog attacks at a short range for decent damage, and Eric attacks at a medium range and is faster than the other 2. Each Viking can be controlled individually using the number keys, and they all have their own separate respawn timers. The fact that you have to control 3 characters at once is probably why they don't have any resource mechanic. All their abilities are simply free. It's also important to note that they each can capture map objectives on their own, meaning that it's entirely possible for you to, for example, capture both shrines and take the Dragon Knight on your own all at once. Let's go over their kit. The Lost Vikings cannot use a mount. Instead, they have an ability called Go Go Go. It's an instant cast spell that significantly increases their movement speed for a duration. Their trait is called Fast Restart. It reduces the time being spent dead for each Viking. The Lost Vikings actually start out with their Q, W, and E locked. In order to access them, you'll have to spend one of your talent points. Spin to win is their Q. Each Viking spins around, dealing damage to nearby enemies. This ability is available at level 4. Jump is their W. It makes all the Vikings invulnerable and able to fly over enemies for a short duration. It is available at level 7. Their E is known as Norse Force. It grants each Viking a shield. The power of this shield is increased for each Viking that is alive, which you can snatch up at level 16. Their first choice for heroic ability is called Longboat Raid. All the Vikings hop into an unstoppable longboat that fires a mortar very quickly for very high damage. All living Vikings have to be near each other for you to use this ability, and the boat has increased health for each Viking inside of it. Their second choice is known as Play Again. After a short channel, one of the Vikings teleports and revives the other 2 to his location. The fact that you have to control 3 different characters at once makes them uniquely difficult to play. Expect your first few games to be very jarring. It should take you a while to get used to controlling them. Once you do, however, I found it to be incredibly fun and satisfying experience. Being able to be in 3 different places at once truly is something to behold. The Lost Vikings are also exceptional during the laning phase due to this ability, as you can always make sure that each lane is covered and that your team is always getting the maximum XP. As I've mentioned, you'll also never have to worry about running out of mana, and each of the individual Vikings can Hearthstone out if they get too injured. It's also important to remember that although the Vikings can't use a mount, they also have an instant cast speed boost, making them effective roamers. In addition, with 3 characters, you can body block and even completely trap enemies with relative ease. Now we're on to the important question. Should you purchase them? The most important thing to keep in mind with this hero is that they require a metric ton of micromanagement to be effective. If you're really looking for a challenge, and you're okay with the idea of having to play them for a while before you even get used to them, then you'll probably enjoy the Lost Vikings. If you're typically a more relaxed player, or the idea of controlling 3 characters at once sounds a little scary to you, then you probably should look elsewhere. The Lost Vikings, everyone, currently priced at 15,000 gold, though that price will be reduced to 10,000 after they've been out for a few weeks. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out my other Should I Buys, or subscribe to the channel to catch new videos as they come out. If you decided to buy the Lost Vikings and you're looking for a play guide, I will have a video for that coming out on Friday. My name has been Limbic, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.
Hey, you guys remember when we were in World of Warcraft?
That was just a reference.
Yes, Olaf, we're not dwarves, we're Vikings! Except for Eric. He's a dwarf.
You take it back!